Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. It is my pleasure to introduce this 1956 Chevrolet 210. It has the rare dual quad motor under the hood. They didn't make many of them, and it's all numbers correct. This car, I just snagged it out of California where it's lived all of its life. It's had a nut and bolt body off frame restoration. I'm here to tell you this thing's outstanding. They all look good in pictures. This one's exceptional. It's one of the best right here. Can't wait to tell you all about it. Visit volocars.com. That's where you can read all the specs, study all the pictures, and get the price. Not only on this one, but we do have a few hundred collector cars. They're all for sale. Visit volocars.com. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you will be notified as the new ones are posted. Right now, join me. Let's go for a spin in a dual quad 56 Chevy. We'll get to the motor in a little bit. But yeah, this thing is gorgeous. Underneath the car, it looks like a model car that someone just put together. It was built in Los Angeles. It's lived in Southern California all of its life until I just snagged it a couple weeks ago. So the body was off the frame. The entire chassis was completely stripped down, taken apart, restored. It's all gloss black. Every component is restored or replaced. I mean, all the bushings, the front ends, the ball joints, the shocks, the springs, all that's been redone. It was upgraded with front and rear sway bars. It also has some tubular traction bars neatly installed in the back as well. The brake system was completely rebuilt, and new, brake lines, hoses, the emergency brake assembly is all hooked up and looks like new. You look up at the motor, it is spotless. It's just immaculate looking at the motor. They did upgrade the Power Glide 2-speed automatic to a turbo 350 3-speed automatic. I think it has a nice aluminum pan. The rear end is all rebuilt and restored and detailed. It's beautiful. The fuel system was all restored. The tank was restored, and of course, new lines and sending unit. Real nice exhaust. You'll hear that in a minute. It has the old school Smithy skinny blue tube mufflers, like a glass pack type muffler, popular back then. It has a nice sweet sound to it. Let's get in this engine compartment. They didn't have matching numbers, so the VIN number is not on the engine, so technically not matching numbers, but every code is correct on all the components. It has the correct solid lift camshaft in here. It has the right heads, the right distributor, the right intake, the right carburetors. It is the right codes on the front of the block. I think it was FH, but that is a 265, 225 horse engine. That's the Corvette engine. They put some of them in the 56 Chevy. It's even got the right casting number in the back of the block, which was for 56 only. The body is amazing. Like I was saying, California, rust-free car, no damage. It is spot on. The gaps are beautiful. It's absolutely straight. This is the factory color combination, tropical turquoise, India ivory, and it's slick. This thing is polished. This is a sweetheart. All the glass was replaced with date-coated, proper easy eye glass. It's the real soft tint. Every piece of chrome, trim, moldings was either restored or replaced. So this is all pristine. Look at that door. Just fits beautifully. It's smooth. Yeah, this one here, I can't stress enough how nice it is. I try and refrain from using the word perfect because none of them are, and I don't want somebody to buy a car and say, oh, there's a mark right here. This car is exceptional, I will say that. There is a chip on the very edge of the hood here where it must just touch the fender if you're not careful. The grille is beautiful. The bumper's redone. Those plates, 1956 plates, were registered to this car in California. It has correct T3 headlights. You might have noticed the wire wheels. That's a period correct item, but used mostly on Fords and Chrysler. For some reason, Chevy never jumped on the Kelsey Hayes wire wheel bandwagon. I think they look beautiful. They're expensive, and they're on BF Goodrich radial white wall tires. So I think it's a nice touch. It's not correct, but it is vintage and dresses the car up. The antenna, glass, trim, body, everything's pristine looking. For those of you that don't know where to put gas in a 56 Chevy, there you have it. All new wiring. Inside the trunk, which I just opened with no problem. Why won't it open now? There we go. Completely clean metal, painted gloss white, has a new rubber mat. It has a white wall tire. It's never been used, with the painted turquoise rim, the jack assembly, the stickers, the weather strip. It's a pristine trunk compartment. The interior, completely redone. I mean, the cushions, everything. There's no wrinkles. There's no baggy seat. The armrest, everything. Every piece of chrome and trim inside the car has been replaced or restored. These come with, I think it's a 9-fin valve cover that's unique to this car. It has it. The breather and oil fill tube is the correct one for this car. It has the high output generator. It's all restored. There's a vintage style tachometer on the column, and it has the old Sun tachometer unit that goes with it out here. It does have electric wipers. The distributor was balanced and rebuilt with Pertronics inside, so it is electronic ignition inside the original distributor. It has reproduction correct exhaust manifolds, the proper heat riser tube up to the choke. Batteries all bolted down properly. The hinges look real nice. It's detailed up in there real nicely. It has the correct carpet, the real tight loop carpet they used in 55, 56, reproduction mats, steering wheels, beautiful. The whole dash, repainted, re-chromed, everything looks brand new on the dash. All the gauges were rebuilt. There's quartz movement in the clock over there. The original AM radio and the power supply was rebuilt, but they've cleverly hidden a stereo in the tissue dispenser. It actually flips open. There's a stereo down below there. But all the pedals, the brake lever, the heater box, everything just looks pristine. The kick panels, headliner, visors, mirror, the rear deck, the light works, everything inside is pristine. The radiator was rebuilt with 4 cores inside. It does have an aftermarket shroud and an overflow tube to help keep it running nice and cool. And everything in here is spotless. Every little nut, bolt, clip, clamp that I'm looking at, wiring, is beautiful. The metal's smooth and painted beautifully. We're going to start it up for you. I have a strong feeling this car is going to sell almost immediately. Nice. It just feels good too. There's those Smithy mufflers. Yeah, the seats, the steering, the whole car, it looks right, feels right. This is as good as they get. No car is perfect, but this is as good as they get. Just look at the door jambs. Look up under the dash there. Beautiful everywhere. Underneath the car. I'd say you could eat off the underside, but I wouldn't want to get the car dirty. I'm just touching the gas. I'm not even opening all 8 barrels. I bet this thing scoots along when you really open it up, and I bet it gets a nice throaty sound too. Even the headlight dimmer switch is new. Anyway, there's my honest impression of the car. If you have specific concerns or questions, visit volocars.com. Plenty of ways to get a hold of a salesman. They will answer all your questions. They will also help with the financing, delivery, paperwork. They'll make it real easy for you. So visit volocars.com before somebody beats you to this car. If you like watching our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you'll be the first to see the next one posted. Thanks for watching.